Shukadev ji felt it appropriate to relate the story of another demon called Hiranyakashipu. So Hiranyakashipu, after he had given Brahma Gyan to Hiranyaksha's wives, he went off to settle scores with Narayan. And he practiced severe austerities. In the meantime, his wife Kayadhu was carrying a baby. Indra came to know, and Indra thought another demon will be born. Already Hiranyakashipu is invincible now. If another demon comes, our problems will be compounded. So Indra thought, let me kill him while he's in the womb. He was taking Kayadhu to Indraprasth when Narada intervened. Narada said, Indra, don't make this mistake. In the womb of Kayadhu is a Mahabhagavat. Don't make this mistake. So Narada took Kayadhu, and through the ear of Kayadhu, he gave divine knowledge. Now Kayadhu had no interest in spiritual matters. She was a demoness. So while Narada would talk about Brahma Gyan, she would be sleeping. But Prahlad, sitting in the womb, heard it all. And he not only heard it, he perfected it as well. So when he was born, he was in such a state that he was seeing Krishna everywhere. Here we have all heard the story, there is no need to go into the details. Hiranyakashipu got a boon from Brahma. He requested that he should become immortal. And Brahma said that is impossible. He said, then the next best thing. I should not die in the day or in the night, in the sky or on the land, by a man or a beast, by Shastra or by Astra. Brahma ji said, Tathastu. Now what Hiranyakashipu did not realize was that the intellect works by the power of God. That intellect which is empowered by God cannot outwit God. So God sitting inside was giving him the inspiration. All right, but you say what you like. Empowered with that boon, Hiranyakashipu came back. Prahlad was a little child. Hiranyakashipu was delighted to meet his child. And he asked his Guru Shukracharya's two children, Shand and Amark. He asked them that my child needs to be trained. Go and teach him the knowledge that will benefit him as a demon king. Teach him Sam, Dam, Dand, Bhed, all the cunningness and cleverness of the world. Shand and Amark, they taught him. They took him away for 15 days. And when they thought that he is now a graduate, they brought him back. So Hiranyakashipu with great affection took Prahlad in his lap. And he said, my child, what have you learnt? So Prahlad said, Pitaji, I have learnt Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam, Padasevanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakhyam, Atmanivedanam. He said Navadha Bhakti. The Navadha Bhakti that Prahlad said has become famous. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu quotes it. Bhajane Shresh Navadha Bhakti. Mahaprabhu Vallabhacharya quoted it. Other Vaishnavacharyas quoted it, so Navadha Bhakti became well known over the world. But it was Prahlad who spoke it in the Bhagavatam. So Hiranyakashipu heard that my child is praising my enemy Vishnu. He lifted Prahlad and threw him and said to Shand and Amarg, "What is wrong with you? Is this what you have taught him?" Prahlad said, "Father, it's not their fault. Don't blame them. Can bhakti develop merely by anybody's teaching like this? This bhakti is the result of the blessings of God." So Shand and Amark, they made a request to Hiranyakashipu. They said, "Give us one more chance. You are such a powerful king. You have nothing to fear." Hiranyakashipu said, "All right, teach him more." They took Prahlad away again. Now whatever they would teach, Prahlad would not care. He would just chant the name of God. One day these gurus, Shand and Amark, they had gone away. Now the other demon children in the Gurukul, they approached Prahlad and they said, "Come, will you play with us?" Prahlad said, "I am not interested in your games. If you want, you play the game that I have learned from my guru." They said, "Who is your guru?" "They are not your gurus." "No, my guru is Narada." "How did Narada become your guru?" "When I was in my mother's womb, I received knowledge from Narada. So let me tell you what he taught. He handed them some manjiras and he taught them how to do kirtan. When Shand and Amark came back, they found the whole Gurukul of demon children doing kirtan. They said that one bad potato spoils the whole bunch. They said that you cannot improve. Come on, we are going to report you to your father. So Prahlad told his classmates, "You carry on doing the kirtan, I will meet him and come back." They said, "No, we prefer to come with you." So they accompanied Prahlad. So this little mandali of demon children, they walked towards Hiranyakashipu's palace. Out there, Hiranyakashipu was in the veranda when the catchy sound of the kirtan came. And it thrilled him. He started swaying from side to side. Until he realized they are chanting the names of Vishnu, he controlled himself. Now this time, when they came, and Chandamark said that your child is incorrigible, he will not improve, Hiranyakashipu then delivered the instruction, "Get him killed." Of course, we all know what happened. The servants of Hiranyakashipu tried in various ways. They tried to squash him under the foot of the elephant, and they put him in a pit of snakes, etc., etc. Holika, Hiranyakashipu's sister, she sat with Prahlad in the fire, but in no way were they able to kill him. So they brought him back, that what kind of a child is he? We have been unable to kill him. Hiranyakashipu, he at that time asked Prahlad, "Quo sau? This Narayan whom you worship, where is he?" The Prahlad answered, "Sa sarvatra." "Father, my Narayan is everywhere." But Prahlad pointed in 4 directions. He is inside you as well, and he is giving you the power to speak. He is inside me also. He is also in this blade of grass and in this stone pillar. Hiranyakashipu said, "God is in a stone pillar? Katham stambhena drishyate. Why can't I see him there?" Stambham tata dati balaswa mushtina. He boxed the pillar. But God made the stone pillar as his father in this avatar. And he gave us all the instruction, look, I am everywhere. I am of course in the temple. and you must come to the temple to increase your devotion. But when you go out, don't think I'm not outside. The whole world is my temple. That is the message in this teaching. So he manifested from there and he put Hiranyakashipu on his lap and said, "Look, you rascal, it is neither day nor night, it is Sandhya. I am neither man nor beast. I have the head of a lion and the body of a human. And you are neither on the sky or the earth, you are in my lap. I am not killing you with any shastra or astra, I am killing you with my own nails." And he ripped apart Hiranyakashipu's body. So at that time, when Narsingh Bhagavan killed Hiranyakashipu, the celestial devatas, they bestowed flowers. Boliye Narsingh Bhagavan ki! God killed Hiranyakashipu is not a big deal. He can kill any demon in any leela. The big thing happened afterwards. Narsingh Bhagavan lifted Prahlad. He was dancing in anger until he saw Prahlad, and that pacified him. Now in his ferocious form, the devatas were all trembling, because when the master is annoyed, he can slap anybody. So they were watching from afar. The person who is close is in danger. He can be slapped, the others will run away by then. But Prahlad was fearless. What is there to fear? He is my eternal father. And he came close. Narsingh lifted him up and he said, "Varam vrishva bimatam kam purosmyaham nidam." My child, Vats, I am extremely pleased with your devotion. Ask what you want. Prahlad responded astonishingly. He said, "Yasta ashisha ashaste nasa bhrityah savaivanik." O my master, if I ask you for something, I will not remain your servant. I will become a businessman. I have done this for you, now you do this for me. I have offered sawa se laddu bhog, now you get my child to become all right. He said, if I start asking you, I will become a businessman. Maharaj, how are you saying ask? Have you detected a flaw in my heart? You are antaryami? Narsingh Bhagavan became quiet. Whenever I meet anybody, I say, ask for a boon. And here is this little child who says, I am not a businessman, I am your servant. So Narsingh was silenced. And Prahlad did not stop there. Prahlad said something that became historical. He said, Yadirasisha me kaman. He said, Maharaj, if you do have to give, kamanam ridya sanroham bhavatastu vrinevaram. In that case, I ask you for one boon. It is possible, it is your rule that you have to give. And as a servant, it is my duty to follow your instructions. If the master is saying ask, then the servant has to ask. So Maharaj, I ask for this. That you make my heart such that in future I never ever ask you for anything. In other words, he is asking that he should never ask for anything ever in future, thereby sealing his Nishkam Bhakti. You see, bid mange moti mile, mange mile na bhik. What will we ask from God? Broken pieces of glass. And if we don't, God will give us the highest thing. He will become a servant of the devotee. So the way to get from God is not by asking, but by giving. So, Narsingh Bhagavan, he blessed Prahlad. Prahlad said, Maharaj, may all the souls in the world be liberated. May my father attain welfare. Bhagavan said, your father Prahlad, by virtue of your devotion, 21 generations of your ancestors are blessed by me. Asfotayanti pitaro nrityanti cha pitamaha madvanshe vaishnavo jata sanastrata bhavishyati. When a pure devotee of God is born in any dynasty, the ancestors in the celestial abode start clapping. By virtue of his devotion, we will receive blessings.